Let's go for random castings of the day that aren't technically official castings for 500, Alex. Supposedly, Bill Murray has been cast in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So we say supposedly because it isn't technically official, but Bill Murray more or less just kind of like looked at the camera, said he was in a Marvel movie, and then didn't specify who he was working with, and then kind of quickly shut his mouth because he realized he gave away too much. He more or less said something about like, oh, I've wanted to work with director Peyton Reed for a really long time. I enjoyed my experience, but I don't think I'd do more than one Marvel movie, to which everyone's just going, Peyton Reed did Ant-Man. I don't think I would ever do more than one Marvel movie, but I enjoyed my time doing it. 1 + 1 = 4. Bill Murray's in Ant-Man and the Wasp, but to me, this is pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's not a far stretch at all.
No, like, I think he's just like, balls. I gave away more than I should have, so now I'm going to get sniped by Kevin Feige. But, like, didn't overtly, like, say what his role is. So, let's speculate like everyone else is.
Speculate?
What could Bill Murray be doing in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? My first guess, he's just playing Bill Murray, because that's kind of his shtick lately, is I will cameo as myself. It worked in both not Ghostbusters. It worked in both Zombielands. He's probably cameoing Ghostbusters. He's probably just Bill Murray in this. Or they're just going to make a very, very, really on-the-nose meta Groundhog Day joke about something in the Quantumverse and maybe like days repeating, and you have Bill Murray because it's Bill Murray. Josh, Bill Murray will now be entering the MCU. Yay or nay?
I mean, Bill Murray's great in everything.
Except Garfield.
No, honestly, him voicing Garfield is the best thing about those movies. They're not good movies, but I watch them to hear Bill Murray be a grumpy cat.
And now it's Chris Pratt's turn.
Yes, it is, unfortunately. But I'm fine with it. It's cool. I mean, I think the only thing, like you said, is I don't know who he'd play. Mainly because we're not really 100% sure what Quantumania is going to be about, necessarily. We know vague terms, but that's about it. The only thing that comes to mind, and this heavily depends on if they end up kind of dabbling more in multiverse stuff. How hilarious would it be if Bill Murray played another universe's version of Hank Pym? And then he's I made the pin. I made the pin particles. I don't know. That's the thing I did. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. Or like an old version of Ant-Man or something like that.
Ooh.
Like that would be that's so funny to me. Like, come on. I don't know. It could be interesting. Or Bill Murray's decided to be a serious act, like a very dramatic actor all of a sudden.
He has been. Any Wes Anderson movie?
I mean, that's fair. But that's Wes. I love Wes Anderson.
Yes,
but I know
me too.
how not quote unquote serious they are. Like, I don't know. Like, they are
quirky.
Serious, but they're not. They're quirky. That's different. The quirky is still up his aisle. But like, seeing Bill Murray be a villain would be cool. I don't know how you pull it off, and I don't know what kind of villain. But I'm always down to see a comedic actor all of a sudden start yelling about how he's going to kill people. So, Mel Gibson, I guess.
Well, we know that Jonathan Majors is in it, though, as Kang, so I don't think Bill Murray would be the villain. If he's not playing Bill Murray, because that's just what he does, my other thought was, and I looked up the ages, this could absolutely check out, what if he's just playing Paul Rudd's dad? We've never heard Scott Lang mention his dad before. What if he's Scott Lang Sr.? What if he's Scott Lang's dad? Like, the only more likable person than Paul Rudd is Bill Murray, but Bill Murray's kind of a likable jerk. That's kind of his thing. Like, Paul Rudd's on a different level, but I could absolutely buy Bill Murray being Paul Rudd's dad.
I've already putting that scene together in my head of Paul. They need to go to to his dad's house or something, and like Paul Rudd's like, yeah, I mean, Dad, that's so funny, and like he's like laughing, but like the Wasp, she's like, that was really mean. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. It'd be fun. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. I don't. Again, I'm all down for more Bill Murray, but I just don't know what I'd see him in. What? Yeah.